Ciao, Facebook friends. We are live from Temple University, Rome. This is the entrance of beautiful Villa Caproni, as you all remember. It's a special day today because it's the opening, a gallery opening of our faculty exhibition, but it's also the opening of the Rome Art Week and Festa di Roma. Hi, everybody connected from Philadelphia right now, from Rome. It's a special day because we are living like very hard times and it's really hard to organize events. In fact, we are able to do this gallery opening in presence and live because as an institution and we're sort of a museum. Of course, you won't see many people inside of this gallery opening today because people to come over here in presence today, they had to register coming at a certain time, a certain slot. We cannot have many people inside. It depends on the space. So we have like a certain number of guests allowed inside to see the gallery opening. But I just want to say that art is very important in this moment, in these hard times that we're all living. Art is really important, and I want to dedicate this live video and this video, the recorded video for those who will watch this later, to all the artists connected with us today. Dancers, photographers, actors, you're painters, any type of artist. This is dedicated to you. Let's go on, let's move on. We're gonna go through this. We're gonna, at some point, go through this. I'm sure this is going to go away. We need to be a little bit patient in this. Don't give up. Stay with us. And now today, we're going to go inside. It's going to be a different, very different. It's a sort of like a private opening that we're going to give it to you all watching this Facebook Live. If you want to say hi in the chat, please do. Just say hi, comment. If you have any questions, go ahead. And we're going to go inside together with Antonio. Of course, he's with me every live. And of course, there's Emily upstairs connecting the dots because of the tech part. And we go inside. Here we go. Ciao, Riccardo. Come stai?
All good, all good.
So Riccardo is our only student here at Temple University Rome. He's from the Temple Rome entry year program. So you're a freshman here at Temple Rome, right?
I am indeed.
You are indeed. How is it like to be like the only student at Temple Rome?
Well, I feel that all the people here are caring and I'm pretty much in the center of the attention. It's pretty tough to be the only student, but you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. And I like that we have the Temple Rome mask and we have the Temple main campus mask right here. Hey, I know like also Temple Japan has the new masks. I love those. Well, thank you. And Riccardo is helping also out in this live streaming event and all our activities here. We thank you so much, Riccardo, for your help. We're gonna go inside, and here we have our Dean, Ciao. Wow, you have like the red one. Look at it. That's on the other side. On the other side.
Oh, is it here? I'm all Temple.
Yes,
Temple red.
So, Dean Emilia, we are at the gallery opening. This is a faculty exhibition. We already explained it's really hard times for all of us everywhere in the world, but we're trying hard. To you, I know you want to say a few words about this opening. I'm sure all the faculty who did this.
I'm really, really proud of our faculty who came together. They come together every year for a faculty exhibition. And recently, this exhibition has also prominently been prominently featured in Rome Art Week, a big event. And this year as well, despite the situation, Rome Art Week is happening, and so is our faculty exhibition. And for the past couple of hours, we have had people rotate and come and visit the space and see the way the works came. What is unique about this exhibition is that we have a very eclectic group of people, our faculty, extremely talented, that they work in so many different mediums and styles. So you'll see, you know, from printmaking to photography to videography, to digital drawing, to sketching, to watercolor. But what is unique is that it comes together very nicely. You will see that the art talks to each other, and there's correspondence, so something that I'm very happy about. As to the situation, what I want to say, you can't prevent me from saying it.
Say it.
Johnny, you know the Beatles? All we need is love. And I would like to paraphrase this, that in a situation like this, all we need is art.
Art.
Art is food for our souls.
Exactly.
And it also shows us that life without art is meaningless. Humans have been doing art ever since, you know, they were hunting big mammals and trying to survive. It is a need we have to create art, to enjoy art. And it also shows that we will get through that. Andrà tutto bene.
Andrà tutto bene. Art will save us all, right?
Absolutely.
Dean, thank you very much,
Enjoy.
Emilia. We'll
Enjoy.
Thank you, grazie. And I want to say hi to all the people that are writing on the chat box. Antonio, la vuoi tenere così? Guarda, metti, ecco, brava, ma puoi mettere anche giù se vuoi. Lisa, ciao Lisa, thank you for watching. We're entering. As you can see, everybody has to wear a mask. We have a gel like everywhere. They check the temperature at the entrance, so they take like all the names just in case. And here we are. Ciao, Shara.
Hello,
We're
welcome.
live on Facebook.
Good to see everybody. Welcome to our faculty exhibition.
Exactly. It's a faculty exhibition.
It's a faculty exhibition, and it is being hosted in connection with the Rome Art Week, otherwise known as RAW, which is a week-long art event throughout the city, and we're very happy. And it also seems as if they're going to publish the photos of our opening on the press, because they were so impressed with our show.
Exactly. So it's a Rome Art Week. It's the website. Ciao, Alexis. Ciao. Thank you for following us.
Oh, hello. And I know that this is Festa di Roma also in Philadelphia.
Exactly. It's a Festa di Roma. What's the Festa di Roma?
What is the Roma's Festa di Roma is the festa in Philadelphia that honors those people who came to Temple Rome, right?
Exactly.
And I know you have lots of images and pictures and videos and artworks.
Exactly. It's a week-long, and it's a week-long events,
Also.
And they go on. There's also the website at Stella. It's the Stella
I saw
website.
the Stella,
Yes, the website. And we have somebody who's actually is going to talk about the Festa di Roma. And I think Emily is ready to send the video. We have Gerard Brown. Do you remember Gerard?
Gerard, yes,
Gerard.
absolutely.
Okay.
Hello, do I say hello to Gerard?
Ciao,
Are you there?
Gerard.
Hello, Gerard.
Emily, let's watch.
Good morning. My name is Gerard Brown. I'm chair of the art department at the Tyler School of Art and Architecture. And I had the pleasure of teaching in Rome in 2017. And I'm super glad to be part of kicking off this year's Festa di Roma. If you've been part of Festa di Roma in the past, you know that it has often involved bringing examples of work that were made in Rome by students and faculty and Roman artists and also American artists who've been there, part of the tiny biennale that Professor Susan Moore used to organize, bringing that to main campus. You know that Festa di Roma on main campus has usually meant trying to introduce people to the best close experience to Italian food they can get. This year, we're bringing Rome to you through the magic of Zoom and things like that, because that's what we have to do during a pandemic. So this year, you get to visit Rome through an opening at the art gallery at the campus in Rome. You get to meet folks who teach there and talk to people who studied there through information sessions. You get to participate in Rome Art Week, which is going on this week, and see what's going on in Rome and what awaits you when you get a chance to study there. I hope that you will take part in some of these events, and I hope I'll see you in some Zoom room and maybe someday along the Tiber. It would be great. Have a great time. Ciao.
Ciao, Gerard. Thank you so much. StellaOnline.art to check the schedule for Festa di Roma. This is the opening. We have a lot of events also on Wednesday. Martha Madigan, thank you for sharing this Festa of Faculty exhibition. Thank you, Martha. And here we are with Roberto Caracciolo. Ciao, Professor.
Hello.
Ciao. So this is, I'm going to move this way so Antonio can just show more about your artwork.
So this is actually the lockdown work because I was stuck at home for 2 months and I did what I never thought I would ever do. I started drawing on my cell phone.
Right.
So these are cell phone drawings. And, luckily I have a wonderful garden, terrace and courtyard in my home. And so I had lots of plants that I could draw from and I decided to draw.
Lisa say, Ciao Roberto, love your work.
Oh, yes.
Lisa Lee.
Yeah, Lisa, hello. Say hello to Seth. And so these were done just on the cell phone. I had no idea what they would look like printed, and then I just had them printed. These last few weeks, I've been trying to see what they look like on paper. They've been printed on a Hannemühle paper for photograph. Usually it's used for photos, but works well for digital drawing.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
So who knows? Digital drawing is one of the many options at the moment.
Right. Thank you, Roberto. Thank you so much. Thank you, Roberto. Ciao, Nicolò. Bellissimo, dice Nicolò. And now we have here, ciao, Professor. We have like a bunch of professors. Liana, we have like Anita. Okay, ciao, Anita. We'll start with you because we are right close to your artwork, right? Martha Madigan, ciao, amore, Gianni and caro Roberto.
C'è Martha Madigan.
Yes, she's watching us.
Oh,
Ciao,
Martha,
Martha.
hi. Oh.
So Anita, we're here at the faculty exhibition. Let's talk about your artwork. This is beautiful. What is it about?
These are monotypes on printed directly on Cuban newspapers that I bought when I was in Cuba. And strangely enough, the 3 weeks I was in Cuba, Fidel Castro died. So these are the commemorative newspapers.
Let's move it this way so Antonio can go the.
Yeah,
Antonio.
You can see some of these, and then that's a portrait of my parents, Juan Ignacio Guerra and Josefina. They were both architects, and these are illustrations for my book, a memoir I've been writing for more than 5 years about my family's exodus from Cuba. And my book begins with with this chapter. I'm a little girl. I'm 5 years old, 5.5 years old, and I see in front of my family's home a plot of grass with flowers, and written on the grass with flowers like an infiorata in Genzano is welcome Gagarin, the astronaut.
Kelly said, hey Anita, so good to see you. Great work.
Oh, thank you so much. So these are illustrations for different chapters of my book. That's my brother, who's a dancer, dancing over water. And the idea is to superimpose images of my family on top of Cuban news and Cuban newspapers about Castro to show how history and politics have influenced my life and my family's life. So, so this is Rome Art Week, and I'm very happy to share my work. This is a preview.
Like this one, Antonio, you want to just get it closer to this one? Come here. Sorry, Anita, that we have Alexis. Yes, Alexis also loves your work. Ciao, Alexis.
Ciao, Alexis. Ciao, Alexis.
This is beautiful. So, what is
this is
Boda?
This is Boda's wedding. Wedding, and it's actually a photograph of me. It's my wedding day, and the title of the title page of the front page of Granma, the newspaper in Havana, says, "Cuba es Fidel." Cuba is Fidel, and I put Cuba no es Fidel because it's not only Fidel, and it's a collage. And anyway, this is a series of I'll have about 30 illustrations in my book.
And in fact, we have to say that you're going to have your own gallery opening on November 10th. So for those of you who like Anita's artwork,
please come on November 10th.
Of course.
Please, I would love to.
Of course, we can say that we can come to live or on Facebook if they cannot make it to Rome. Course,
Well,
right?
there's going to be a Zoom opening for those of you
Oh,
who
you're right.
can't be here
Yes.
in Rome. A Zoom opening on November 17th.
Perfect.
So
Thank you so
please
much,
join me.
Anita.
You're
Thanks so
welcome,
much. Should we go like a Shara? Since we don't have like the artist, we don't have a William, but I want you to say a few things about William Pettit here. I'll give you this to you for a second.
Okay.
Do you want to describe a little bit?
Yes, absolutely. So this is Bill's, I guess, relatively recent work. These are a year old, but this is very recent. And it's called the Bones of Birds. So he's thinking, yes. So he's thinking, of course, a natural a composition, a diptych. So again, this kind of idea of two figures together. And then this very, very lovely composition here, which is a series of works together. It can be more or fewer works. We all know as artists that work can expand. And the motif continues, but with different supports, paper, framed in different ways. So he's been collecting these lovely frames, which he either gets at antique fairs and things like that. And it looks a little bit like, the kind of works that you might imagine your grandmother might have on her walls. And then you kind of come into it and it looks like a family portrait, very intimate, but also, beautiful composition.
And then, of course,
And
here,
then-
thanks from William. And then here
And
we have a
then
loose Clink.
We have
That's
the
moving
whole,
this way.
we have the whole
This
wall
way.
of
We
Lucy
have
Clink. And I think, as you all know, Lucy is both a photographer and a painter. At Temple Rome, she teaches photography, black and white photography, right, darkroom photography. So this is a lovely series that she did, an older series, but put it together in a different way. It's called 6 Villas, and they're shots, gelatin print shots, images of various villas, and the one that I think students might know is the Villa Doria Pamphili, which is the one up there. I don't know if you run there when you're in Rome, and then other villas, but very poetic and, again, very beautiful images. And then a recent series that she's been doing during lockdown, during our March, April, May lockdown, of paintings that she does from her terrace. So in Monteverde, and then, different compositions using similar objects. So the table, which repeats itself, or the chair, which you see reappearing. And what I find so lovely, and when I told Lucy, of course, she laughed, was that we look at it a little bit like a narrative, right? You start at the top with a chair, and then it grows and expands, and nature comes in, and figures, and the chairs come out, and so on. And then the last piece is this crazy little orange, which seems to be falling out of the canvas, almost like a punctuation, right? So it becomes a kind of dialogue, a kind of statement. It's really lovely.
It's beautiful. It looks
Yes.
like that the lockdown inspired a lot of our artists,
yes,
right?
that is actually very true. That's actually very true.
It is.
And so
here we have Marina.
this is Marina Buening, and it's again a digital print process. Although Marina teaches for digital photography here, and again it's a series very much consistent with Marina's work of nature. She uses, when she does installations, she uses branches and twigs and things from nature. So you see them as they reappear in the sequence.
That's beautiful. And now we have a special one
Yes.
here, right?
A special work. I hope, Susan Moore, that you're here, because we wanted to honor Susan, who has been over many, many years coming to teach in Temple Rome once every semester. She couldn't have come this year because, of course, we're in the situation we're in, but we really wanted to honor her. So here's a little painting of Susan's. I didn't know the title, so I called it Untitled. I didn't know the date, so I said no date, but we all know Susan Moore. So congratulations, kudos to Susan.
Of course. And then Cinzia Abbate right here.
Cinzia Abbate. This is a very beautiful piece. She did the interior restructuring of a church, and the windows were done. That's difficult to see in this image, but the windows were done by a very well-known. Hi Martha, by a very well-known Italian artist whose name is Bruna Esposito. So it was a collaboration between the two.
And then here we have
Liana.
somebody.
And now I hand the mic over to Liana Miuccio.
Liana, yes, we want to actually, if somebody says, where is Devin Kovach? Don't worry, I don't know, like maybe.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get to Devin, so stay connected, we're going to get there. But now, of course, we have Liana Miuccio right here.
Nice.
Liana, this is your artwork here.
Yes.
Do you want to say a few things about your work?
Yeah, so I used this opportunity actually to go back to one of my earlier pieces when a black and white analog film. And this is an image that I took probably about 30 years ago. And then I wanted to also show some current work, which is this digital videography piece that was shot before and after a lockdown in Rome, kind of showing this concept of how, by slowing down the motion, the idea that, we have no choice but to slow down in this moment and start looking at ourselves and the situation that we're in. So that's why I use this spot to kind of use that as a tool to express this moment.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
Thank you, Liana.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Liana.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
And we also
Ciao,
have ciao, Liana.
Ciao,
Ciao.
ciao.
We have a Carolina Vaccaro here. She's not around, but of
No,
course.
but I'm here again to talk about her. Yes, sorry. So this is a house and a studio. Carolina is one of the two architecture professors, Cinzia Abbate and Carolina here, Vaccaro. And this is a relatively recent project that she did. Really very beautiful. She's almost a painter, right? And always in her work plays a part with materials, but volumes and color, geometries, and so on. So it's a very lovely piece by Carolina.
And then we should
And
move
then-
to Andrew.
To Andrew, and this is a piece that Andrew did. It's a competition panel, and it's for a project in Testaccio, which we don't know if he'll win it. We hope he does.
And then we move on here. This is a beautiful, this is amazing. Like, should we show the whole thing, Antonio, from there? The Katherine Krizek works.
Yes.
We have to say, they came over at the opening before because they were here at 6 when we opened up in presence.
Yes.
But then, of course, they had to leave because we had a slots and so people that can come in and go, right?
Yes, yes. Well, yes, we had to be careful about the number of people. So this is the piece by Katherine Krizek. And I think as everybody is noticing, everybody seems to have worked in series this time, right? We have many, many works that form a grid or some such. So this is Katherine Krizek, and this too is expandable, right? One can add or take away. And it's an homage to women, not just artists, but women in the world. Many of them are deceased or others not necessary, but women that she's admired. Portraits, very, very intimate portraits. That are then
an Italian one, right? Yeah, I've heard we did this. This is all important women, but she was an Italian one. That's what I only think that I remember from it. And then of course Ricordo.
And that's the title of the piece. It's called Ricordo or Memory. We do have the list of I don't think you can see it well though. So it's a long running list of famous names, including Kath Kolowitz. I think some of you have recognized her up in the corner. But
I have to say this is a beautiful.
It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. And what's so nice about it is the different perspectives. Some looking to the left, to the right, some focused in, some far out. It's a digital photograph, which then led to a digital print. So it's a long process.
Well, thank you, Shara. Stay around because here we have with the Roberto Mannino. Ciao, Roberto. How's it going? I know you had a class, right?
Yeah, paper making workshop for adults downstairs.
Okay. So you have in presence or online?
In presence.
In presence. Okay. Of course, we respect all the protocols, the mask, distance, the gel, and everything, right? And here you have your artwork. It's beautiful. So we have these two pieces. Is that correct?
Correct.
Mary, ciao Mary. Catherine's and Lucy's photographs are tied back to the TU Presidential Humanities. Oh. Okay, so Roberto,
Yes.
to you. Yeah, you want to say a few things about...
Yeah, okay. They're very different, but they're all made with handmade paper. This first one is it's a carta incisa, which in Italian is literally like engraved paper.
Lisa, say hi. Ciao Mannino. Ciao from
Ciao,
Philadelphia.
Lisa. So practically you work on a wet sheet of paper, and by literally drawing with fiber, with another kind of fiber. So you're dripping, you're doing some kind of a, Pollock dripping, pulp on pulp. So you create a base sheet, and then you use a different density with flocculant fiber in order to sort of gesturize your motion somehow. So give it a more liquid approach. These three pieces here are sort of self-referential. They're all made of paper over a wood frame. The wood frame resembles 17th century Venetian mirrors. So that was the design of this of the outer frame. So I used these frames to sort of mimic a number of moods or self-portraits. So practically they're self-referential in this way. So I use it as a palimpsest to display different attitudes, different mementos, and when you question yourself and you're alone with your work, and the work reflects yourself. So varnishing graphite, which has this subtle reflecting edge, it's part of the message. So they don't have anything emblematic, or even if it's the title is Araldica, so brings to a sort of medieval mood, but has nothing to do. So the title is an improvisation. That's not the matter. The matter is the kind of intervention that you do. Everything is made with paper. This is, in a way, it's more like a drum tight.
Marta is saying, Auguri, Mannino, and thank you for your hard work at Temple University Rome, Marta Madigan.
Oh.
She's watching this live, and thank you, Sal. Also, Sal said hi. Well, thank you, Roberto, for this presentation. It was great, and thank you for being with us today. You have like another... No, you're done for the day. Okay. Thank you. Yes, but you have to wait because we need to record a video. Do you remember that? Yeah. Don't leave. And now we have a shot again. Look at that.
I know,
And you are, because of course Devin was also here. So for those Devin's fans watching this live, Devin was here, but he had to leave.
Yes.
But he was here at the where is the Devin Kovach? Devin is not here.
I'm sorry. Devin was here. He was here for, and then he had to leave.
Fans, right.
You have fans, Devin. We'll tell him tomorrow. But anyway, here's our wonderful Devin, photographic prints. We all know that Devin experiments, and he has been experimenting ever more. Here's Marina. Marina just walked in.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, that he experiments ever more down in his wonderful lab. So he's working with landscape basically, but as you can see, because we're doing nice close-ups, the first one was a light box. The last one is a series of glass plates, which I don't know if you can tell are overlapped, so they give a sense of depth. So he's figuring out how to work with ink, how to work with paint, how to make photography.
I know also that here there's a light.
Yeah, light box.
There's a light.
But the light went out, and the battery went out. So.
Oh, okay, that's why. It was like all blue before. Oh, so tomorrow is going to be light.
Tomorrow the light, because we have to recharge the battery.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Well, thanks, Shara. Thank you so much. And I saw actually Marina was here. Marina is the author of this four. She came but she left. Are you guys enjoying this gallery opening? It's a private gallery opening. It's just for you guys. And we have also Barbara here. Barbara, ciao. Come stai? Okay, so are you enjoying it?
Yes, very much. It's very cool. We're testing a lot of new features out, Instagram lives, Facebook lives, posts.
I know,
we know,
we know, this
the
is the
future
way.
is virtual for many things, sadly enough, but we are getting really good at it, no?
Yeah.
And actually creates a lot of, community engagement with people, far away. So that's really nice.
I think so. Like, I mean, people like from all over the world, they can see finally like a gallery opening at Temple Rome.
Exactly.
Thanks, Barbara. Marina, here you are. So before Shara mentioned your artwork, but now that you're here, I want to hear from you, like what you did with this. And we're going to move this way so Antonio can get closer to your artwork.
Okay.
Yes. Do you want to describe very quickly, like your work?
Yes, of course. Yeah, it is all monoprint. That means it's only one print. So you don't have a second one. It's original. It's like a painting in a way. And I did it all during the lockdown. And yeah, it's very much inspired by nature, and I love horses, as you can see, so they come everywhere. And what I like very much is this different layers. It's the way I did it, but also that it gives a little bit a secret. So, and therefore it's called Who's In, Who's Out. So because you go sort of inside, you can look for something, and then perhaps something comes out and shows what it is or what not.
Thank you, Marina. That's really nice. And I love, like, a lot of the work. I like to hear that it was inspired during lockdown. A lot of the artists that had a lot of great ideas. But this was great.
But as everybody has seen, it was inspired by lockdown. But look at the amazing amount of work and color and enthusiasm. It's very, really.
It's good to be cut off. For an artist, sometimes it's good to be cut off because then you really can concentrate on your work. So lockdowns for artists sometimes are even good if you don't go into worries.
Exactly. Well, you want to add something?
No,
Okay,
I was just going to say goodbye to everybody.
Oh, yeah, we can say goodbye together. We just want to say goodbye to the people watching from the Rome Art Week.
Yes.
So you can go online to check more about this incredible week of events.
Yes.
RomeArtWeek.com.
Citywide, throughout the city. Yes.
Ciao, Belinda. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thanks, beautiful. Of course, she meant the artworks at the gallery opening. Oh, thank you, Belinda, for saying that. And of course, the Festa di Roma. It's the opening today. There's a lot of artwork online from a Temple Rome alumni.
Auguri
Go
to everybody then.
Exactly.
Auguri to everybody participating.
Stella Online, the art. Alexis, love all of it. Great.
I'm so glad.
Go online. And we'll see you actually live on Facebook on Wednesday because we're going to go live with Young Gadine. We're going to walk from Pincho up to Villa Caproni, and it's going to be like a talk, history and modernity.
Fabulous.
Like I can show some places where to go to eat, and he's going to say something about historical.
Fabulous.
So, and it's all part of the Festa di Roma. Shara, thank you
so much
for curating this great.
Thank you all for coming.
It's a beautiful gallery opening.
Yeah.
For those of you like in Rome, you can come over because we are open in presence, but you need to book because only a certain amount of people can enter at the time. All right?
Yep.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Shara.
Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Thank
tutti.
you, Antonio, of course, behind the camera. Thank you, Emily, for putting all things together. Thank you, everybody, for watching this live video or the recorded video. And we can end with the end credits. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao from Roma. Ciao.